This Road to Prosperity video is sponsored by Vandergraaf, the leader in the design and manufacturing of high-quality, premium efficiency conveyor belt drives. The Grizzly Drive drum motor is built to operate in harsh, dusty, abrasive, and extreme environments where performance and durability matter most.
One other thing I would just say real quick, and we're talking about financial resources, and maybe this is helpful or not. I think COVID had a big influence on this shift as well, right? So in the past, you've got mega dealers or bigger or larger dealers, let's say, 5, 6 locations, and then you've got smaller founder-based, single location, 10 employees in the building type thing, and those guys are protecting their personal assets. And quite frankly, I don't blame them, right? It's proven that it makes sense. But they were able to sell machines off of short lead times or maybe even in stock at the factory, right? They could just pull something that was in stock at the factory and they didn't have to take the risk of putting it in stock. Or they could sell a deal and a customer would wait 8 to 12 weeks or whatever to get it. And it wasn't a big deal. The customer wasn't ready for it. And when COVID hit and the supply chain hit and all that went sideways, they no longer could, grow their businesses on the backs of the manufacturer's lead times and or in stock equipment. The larger dealers who had the resources and who had the floor plans, were able to put the inventory on the ground and take the risk. And so they, took the lead as far as selling, large capital projects, and and it made a difference in the supply chain issues that we just came from. And so COVID really shifted that, in my opinion, quickly, and it kind of, forced some of the smaller guys to go figure out what their new strategy was and what they were going to focus on. And they became more of experts on a single topic or a single brand, and less time on trying to put the capital equipment out. And I think that's what they should have done. Now, what will be interesting to see, Kevin, and what I don't know is if that starts to shift back as the supply chain loosens. So now that lead times are starting to diminish, and there is some equipment on the ground at the manufacturer, will those smaller dealerships be able to go back to doing what they're doing, and will that kind of slow the growth of the mega dealer because they're getting their feet underneath them again, and they're able to move forward? So I don't know. I guess it'll be interesting to watch and see.
That's probably still years out.
It probably is years out. Though the lead times are really starting to come, surprised sometimes when I see that what was 52 weeks or 75 weeks is now 20 weeks, right? So I think we're getting closer to that. Will there be enough of those guys still around? Will there be succession plans in place? Will people just have to, sell their business to private equity and hope for the best? I don't know. I guess it's to be seen. Our model is, we've got a family business that's got a 70+ year legacy, and we want to have good partners and move forward and build a brand that's Kimball Equipment and that's consistent as we can be across our 7 states. So we'll worry about us and do our thing and wish everybody luck,
Thank you to Vandergraaf for sponsoring this Road to Prosperity video. Visit vandergraaf.com to discover the cost-saving and safety benefits of the innovative Grizzly Drive drum motor. Learn how the Grizzly Drive reduces maintenance costs while delivering reliability and longevity for belt conveyors operating in the harshest of environments.